Until the zero tolerance policy, we got families coming up. They're claiming fear and persecution. They are coached what to say, very low bar, then they get released. Many of them don't show up in court. And when they do show up in court, they fail to leave. 80% of them are losing their cases. They fail to leave. Now they're in society. And now, 10 years from now, we'll find them. They'll have a U.S. citizen child, and everybody's going to be outraged. Why'd you arrest somebody who's been here 10 years and have a U.S. citizen child? We have to stop sending the message to the rest of the world. It's okay to violate the laws of this country and go hide out successfully, and you're fine. That's not the message we want to send. People are dying come to this country, and we keep enticing them by ignoring the rule of law.
Thomas, can you, just to kind of piggyback on what Brian just asked you, I know you've been asked by other networks if this is humane, what's happening to these children. I want you to answer that, please, and then also tell me what happens to these kids. We've heard they're reunited with their parents after 20 days. Can you tell us more about that process, too?
First of all, it's not inhumane. What's inhumane is putting your child in the trunk of a car. What's inhumane is taking your child and crossing that river. If they want to see images that's inhumane, I invite any reporter to come to my office. I'll show you some images. I'll show you an image of a 5-year-old little boy that died in his father's arms in the back of a tractor trailer because he suffocated to death. I'll show you that image. I'll show you images I have in my office of people that have died trying to make this journey because they're working with a criminal smuggling organization. That's inhumane. The United States government takes very good care of these children. If anybody goes to these facilities are well cared for. And as far as the reunification of families, as soon as that parent is addressed by the U.S. magistrate and answers to his criminal charges, we have a process with Health and Human Services to reunite these families.
Right. I saw a number this morning, Tom, on Axios. I think it said the federal government spends something like $775 on each one of these kids per day in these tent cities. So let me ask you this. You've been in law enforcement your whole career. You know that if you listen to the Democrats, the president could change the law and just say, hey, ICE guys, don't enforce the law. Or Congress could do something. Right now, there are a couple of bills being considered. A couple more are being written. What's your message to the members of Congress who could hold the answer in their hands?
Stop vilifying the men and women of the U.S. Border Patrol and ICE agents. These are American heroes that put it on the line for this country every day. And they're enforcing the laws that you, Congress, enacted. Congress needs to do their job. They can fix it. The president's right on point on this. The scenario I just gave you, more and more families are coming. They get lost in society. They refuse to follow a judge's order. If you and I ignored a judge's order, we'd be arrested. People want a different set of rules for illegal aliens, and that shouldn't be the way it is. And as far as, you know, I see a lot of tweets from New York congressmen. How soon they forget what happened in New York at the hands of people that are in the country illegally. We got to have the rule of law in this country. This president is doing his job. He's trying to secure the border. I would think whether you're Republican or Democrat, you want our border secure. And I would think if we get right to the meat and potatoes of this, they want these people to see a judge. They want them to be able to claim fear, and they want the cases heard. And we're willing to do that. But Congress can make one change. Make it legal for us to detain them as a family together until they see a judge. However, once a judge makes that decision, we need to stand by it and not tell ICE agents, you know what, leave them alone. We got to stand by the rule of law. That is our job as a nation.
You know, a lot of these photos are coming out.